Hi guys, welcome to So Janelle. I'm your host Janelle So, coming to you from the Milken Institute's 25th Annual Global Conference here in Beverly Hills, California. We're here to cover some of the sessions. There's a very interesting session about the explosion of Korean pop or Korean wave all over the world and the things that we can learn from that, especially now with the theme celebrating the power of connection.
Milken Institute Global Conference is about the power of connection. So certainly it's about the power of how great we all are here in person. We, the Milken Institute, are headquartered in Los Angeles. We're a nonprofit, nonpartisan, economic think tank focused on issues like access to finance, access to capital, access to healthcare, access to education. How do we help countries, companies, individuals, but however much money you have, how do you do something with it that impacts others? And we have these big convenings. This one that you're at here in Los Angeles, Beverly Hills, is the 25th, amazing 25 years. But we also have what we call an Asia Summit, which is in Singapore. That's coming back. End of September 29th and 30th. I'd say, so Janelle, you need to be there. This year's theme was the power of connection.
Right.
And I think there's no better example of that as to how we can build on that theme than building on the robust US-Philippines connection.
Really global. You'll see it's spread across the entire map. It's not concentrated in one geographic area. And the BTS Army really represent and reflect a diverse cross-section of gender, ethnicity, nationality, race, and age.
This is big business also, but it's business because the artists are able to build community, to connect with fans.
For me, personally, as a Korean American, I look at entertainment and I look at media and I look at the landscape in the US or the West, and we still have a very big deficiency of representation for Asian or Asian American people. And I think part of my hesitation was that when one of us speak, we have to carry the weight for so many people of our community because we don't have as many opportunities to speak. While we are not monolithic, while we are so diverse in our cultures and our histories, when one of us speaks, it has to speak for some reason for everybody.
I don't know, I just feel like if we are not the ones to say what we need changed, and if we are not the ones to express our needs and our concerns and wants, then who will? And so while there is room to be respectful, while there is room to think of other people and be very communal in that sense, I think there's a lot of importance in having your voice and your thoughts and your opinions and expressing them. And trying to see how does that fit into the global landscape and what can I use from myself and my beliefs to positively impact the world around me. And so times are changing. We can be more bold. We can be more courageous and brave and speak out on things that we really believe in. So that's, I don't know, I just feel like I just want to encourage people to do.
If we're able to leverage the incredible growth and the boundaries and the barriers that we're knocking down with K-pop and Hallyu, and we can start to usher in a new generation of people who really don't think of it as race or color, I think that is what.
When we talk about Hallyu, so this Korean wave of culture, we have here Eric Nam, Korean American star, and what he's doing with his platform to address mental health issues.
Mental health was a very taboo topic, and it still is in many parts of the world. But in order to help make that conversation easier and to allow people to open up more, my brothers and I, we have an app, a platform, a community called Mindset, and we have artists, celebrities, musicians, actors from all over the world, K-pop stars, Western, whatnot, and they're on our platform and our app talking about their struggles and their realities with mental health. So you can check it out there and feel heard, feel seen, and also open up the conversation around that.
Dig a little bit deeper, I think the tide has changed. It's less about being this untouchable, everything is perfect, everything is great, and really being like, hey, I also wake up with a cloud over my head, and I don't know why, but it's okay.
Take it beyond it being a novelty, right? So I think that it's slowly getting there, but I think that the work that we all are involved in is the work of normalizing.
The door is definitely open, but I think it's maybe halfway open. We've gotten in and we've gotten to recognize this, but again, the execution of how we get people to say yes. And as someone who fights for artists and creators on a daily basis, it's not just a job, that's my life's passion. I grew up as an artist myself. It is what I do, and getting people to say yes, that's the goal right now. And then hopefully that can chart us on this way to consistent reality.